Hey, fellow fairy tale enthusiasts. Welcome back to our magical corner of the internet. I'm John and today we're going to embark on an enchanting journey as we explore the release details and speculate on the potential plotline of Fairy Tail Season 9. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all things fairy tale. Now, let's dive into the world of wizards. A huge chunk of the Western anime audience consists of only teenagers and kids, and that's one big reason why the bell curve is narrowing down to the more mainstream so-called classics like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. Now, being a 90s kid, I'm not denying that these shows were great in every aspect, and I still find myself drifting back to the good old shounen era from time to time. But the problem with shows like these is that after a point of time, as a viewer, you start giving up on your rose-tainted nostalgic perspective and start seeking something more than just repetitive archetypes and cliched tropes. Certain anime shows like Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star are the few exceptions of this, but for others, I just cannot ride on for the sake of nostalgia. And by others here, I am referring to Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail, which was once a force to be reckoned with, has now been disbanded and all of its members live distantly all across the lands of Fiori. But somewhere, deep down, Natsu Dragneel still believes that his guild members can get back together and live in harmony. While a new threat from the Alvarez Empire starts to dawn upon Fiori, Natsu, along with his companions, Happy and Lucy Heartfilia, must reignite the spirit of his good old guild in order to face a new strong enemy. Starting off with the story, the good thing about it is that it barely has any plot holes and a good connection is created between all the previous arcs with the present one. Since the anime's main focus goes on the relationships between the characters, every arc of the story has an emotional touch to it. However, considering that Fairy Tail final series takes place 1 year after the previous season, it is surprising how the characters have all powered up so much without any training arcs or backstories. For me personally, the battles are downright hilarious a lot of times, because after getting brutally beaten up by their enemies, the characters somehow get cheesy flashbacks from their past and all of their health is suddenly restored. So the battle scenes are pretty much the same where the villain boss tries to show off how immensely powerful she is, and then the main characters suddenly get overpowered to knock out the seemingly strong boss with just one move. Speaking of the characters, if you have been following the series all this while, it is very easy to get attached to almost all of them. But just because I don't appreciate unnecessary fanservice, I really despise some of the characters who are solely in the show for silly nonsensical nude gags. The animation quality remains consistent throughout and the battle scenes are quite enjoyable if you manage to overlook the fact that they're all predictable. The art style is loyal to its manga, but that itself could be a problem for most viewers. The art style adopted in the manga is very suitable for its comical approach, but when it comes to the actual depiction of the show on an audio-visual medium, the same art style feels a little dull at times. Music, for the most part of it, is pretty good and fits well with all the scenes it is being played with. That concludes our magical journey into Fairy Tail Season 9. Subscribe for more wizardly updates, and until next time, may your magic never waver and your adventures be legendary. Stay enchanted, Fairy Tail family.